Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos that will teach you English through simple and exciting stories. Life story of Saalumarada Thimmakka. Introduction. The woman of the trees. Long ago, in a small village of Karnataka, a girl was born into a very poor family. She had no wealth, no schooling, no comfort. But inside her heart, she carried a great strength. A strength that would one day inspire the entire world. Her name was Thimmakka. Later, the world would call her Saalumarada Thimmakka, the woman of the trees. Her story is not just about planting trees. It is about turning sorrow into strength, poverty into purpose, and emptiness into eternal greenery. Early life and childhood struggles. Thimmakka was born in Hulikal village, Magadi Taluk, Karnataka. Her family was very poor. As a child, she could not go to school. Instead, she worked in houses, carried water, and helped in the fields just to earn food. She watched other children walk with slates and books. But she could only dream. From childhood, life was hard. Yet she grew strong, hardworking, and patient. Destiny had kept a big mission for her. Marriage and family life. She was married to Chikkaya, a poor farmer. Together, they lived a simple life in a hut. But there was one great sadness. They had no children. The villagers often teased them. "Without children, what will you do in old age?" they asked. The words hurt, but they did not lose hope. Instead, they decided to create life in another way. The idea of planting trees. One day, Chikkaya said, "If we cannot have children, let us grow trees. Let us care for them like our sons and daughters." Thimmakka agreed. And so began a new chapter. They started planting banyan saplings along the road. First 10, then 20, then 50. Every day, they carried water for miles. They guarded the trees from cattle and animals. Year after year, they continued. Finally, they planted 384 banyan trees. These trees became their children, their family, their legacy. Challenges and sacrifices. Planting trees was not easy. They were poor, yet spent their energy and time on the saplings. In summer, they walked far to fetch water. In storms, they stood guard. In droughts, they kept the trees alive. Villagers sometimes laughed. "Why waste time? What will you gain?" they asked. But Thimmakka smiled. Just as a mother never asks what she gains from her child, we never ask what we gain from these trees. Slowly, the saplings grew tall. The empty road became green, shady, and full of life. A turning point in her life. Years passed. Travelers began to rest under the shade. Birds built nests. Nature flourished. But tragedy struck. Her husband Chikkaya passed away. Thimmakka was left alone. But she did not stop. She continued to plant, to water, to protect. Her husband was gone, but their dream lived on. Recognition and fame. For many years, no one outside her village knew about her work. She lived quietly, in simple clothes, eating simple food, asking for nothing. But slowly, her story spread. People were amazed. An uneducated woman had planted hundreds of trees without help. Soon, awards began to come. National Citizens Award, Padma Shri in 2019. Honors from the United Nations and environmental groups. Her name traveled from Hulikal to the whole world. Message to the world. When asked why she planted trees, she said with a smile, "They are my children." Her message was simple. Even if you have no money, you can plant a tree. Nature is wealth. Trees give us air, shade, and life. Her life taught the world that you don't need education or wealth to do great things. One person's effort can change the earth. Real happiness comes from giving, not taking. Later years and inspiration. Today, Thimmakka is over 100 years old. She is called Mother of Trees, Vruksha and Saalumarada Thimmakka. Her 384 trees still stand tall on the road. Every traveler who rests under them receives her blessings. Schools, organizations, and even a hospital are now named after her. She has become a symbol of love for nature. Conclusion. A living legend. Saalumarada Thimmakka's life is a shining light. She turned childlessness into motherhood. She turned poverty into wealth for the earth. She turned her life into a message for the world. She shows us that one woman, with love and patience, can change the future of an entire generation. Her story will live forever. When we care for nature, nature cares for us. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please